A discussion with a friend made me embarked on a journey. No be journey of no return o, but on a journey to start studying French. Although I studied classics, and what do we do in classics? We translate Latin, Greek languages into English, and we study their culture, we study their literature, text, and just name it. That was what I studied. And how I actually ended up being interested in French. That was actually in my secondary school. I love French, and I know the basics of French. That was secondary school, but since then, and I did not do French at all. So I've forgotten most of the basics I knew. Although we did French GS when I was an undergraduate, so it brought back the basics, and still, I don't think I could even remember most of everything I did. I was actually having a discussion with a friend, although she is studying French, and I told her how I love French language and I would like to learn how to start speaking, because I believe in, as you are learning, you have to also implement what you are learning, because I don't believe in just learning. No, I just want to start learning how to speak and understand. You understand? Instead of start learning how to write. That was what we did in class 6. Assuming we were taught how to speak Latin is actually going to be very okay. But I don't want that to repeat itself. So I just say that I want to learn how to speak French and understand in a conversational manner. I was actually talking with her, and I gave her a lot of excuses, but she said no, that we can actually study together. That was actually prompted me in going to Grok. Yeah. So I researched on what to do, how to go about it, and the links on how to start studying French. He gave me, there are many links. I started with Duolingo, and in that Duolingo, I was able to learn. I started yesterday. I was able to learn like few words, maybe five. Yeah, I learned that tea is tea. You know, the article hen, un. Tea is tea. Coffee is cafe. So you say hen cafe. And what else? Please. It was actually funny when I saw the translation of please. It was so long that I was wondering that how come this one is please. It was s'il vous plaît. And I also learned, there was a statement I learned, like I was like, let's say coffee and tea. In the time it is je voudrais un café et un tea. Although that Vondra, I don't know if I'm correct with the spelling very well, but I'm working on that. I just know how to spell it. Vousdrans. Understand me? I think the journey I am actually embarking on should be okay. By God's grace, we are getting there. Although I love languages and I see language as mathematics, you understand? Like 1 plus 1 is 2. And I believe that languages also, we have from alphabet, the alphabet amount to words, the words, we have sentences, and we have the conversational daily sentences that we have in this time. So that was what I view language as. That was what always drives me whenever I'm studying Latin. And I'm very sure, and I hope the French I'm learning also, I will be able to learn how to speak fluently and understand, and be able to by next time, but I will be giving my progresses every day, that this is what I've learned, this is what I've learned. I'm very sure the step that I'm taking now will actually be fruitful. Thank you for watching. Bye.